Wala pa.
Sige, wala pa.
Nagatuyok pa siya.
Na.
Tara. Wala ko kasabot kung genuine to nga katawa or pressured nga katawa.
In fairness, ha?
Or na prime na taan na nga. Okay. So, hi, good evening, everyone. And welcome to another episode of our podcast. But first of all, my name is Kali.
This is Isla.
I am Mayari, and welcome to
It's
Another
Random
Podcast.
Uy, lapit na.
Pwede na yan. Muratag mga kinder, no? Nga kailangan na counting. So tonight, actually, this month is very special month for us, bilang babae. This hold a very special month to me because this month celebrates Women's Month. So, not just me as a person, but everyone, the mga kababaihan, sineselebrate, no? Every month, we have a special episode that we are going to tackle. And so, obviously, this month, we're going to talk about women, us.
Yes.
Being a woman, and then how do we celebrate Women's Month?
What about a woman? What are we going to talk about as a woman? About a woman.
Okay, since this is a celebration of a woman, being a woman, or womanhood, let's talk about what makes a remarkable woman. Paano ba mag-stand out ang babae?
What makes a remarkable woman? So what do you think a remarkable woman possess? What characteristic?
A woman has a self-esteem, no? And a self-confidence.
She knows her abilities, she knows her weaknesses as well, and she tries to strike a balance with those two.
A remarkable woman is confident, no?
Mm-mm.
She is confident. To reiterate what you said earlier, she is confident because she knows her weaknesses, she acknowledges it, and also knows her strengths and knows how to use them that can benefit her or the people. And we also have to acknowledge na kanang getting on that level is parang hindi lang overnight din nagawa ng isang woman.
Yes. I think anybody naman din ata.
There is a strong and challenging and difficult process to get where that remarkable woman is, and she worked hard for it.
Yeah,
It's not
and
easy.
It does not. No, it's not just talking about her accomplishments or the awards that she got. It's also all of the internal strength and struggles that she had. It combined to that self-esteem, what she got now. Parang ganun.
Strong sense of self-esteem. Ganun ba?
Yeah. Yung hindi
tama ba yun na phrase? Oo.
Yeah.
Wala yun. Next
Okay na.
one. Okay, so we're done with...
We talked about number 1 na.
Yeah.
Okay po. Sige. So next is...
a woman protects.
Yeah. Why do we say that a remarkable woman protects? Why do you think that is?
Not only protect herself, but she also a protector to the people surrounds her, and especially to her loved ones. No, a strong woman does not need a bloodline for her to care. Paano? Ang hirap maging babae, ha?
True. Totoo.
Ang hirap maging babae because woman, it's in their human nature that they are protective. Kinukup nila.
Like tigeresses, no?
Yes. Parang ganun na kinukup nila kahit hindi nila kaano-ano, there's nothing in return. Parang ganun.
This kinship with everybody. Parang ganun you feel what you are trying to say. Parang there's this kinship with the people around her. That's why she protects those even na hindi niya kadugo or
Mm-mm. And then, ang pagiging babae kasi, aside that she protects, like we discussed about self-esteem kanina, but knowing your worth, she knows that she never forgets that even though she knows she's strong, she's not afraid to seek help because she knows even the
Yeah.
strongest one needs protection too.
Very well said.
Parang ganun. That's a remarkable woman for me.
Okay, so she protects. Next, I think a remarkable woman is or has this mental toughness, don't you think?
Yes. Mental toughness in a sense that pareho lang din kanina. It's again talking about strength. Yung babaeng hindi matitibag. Kahit anong mangyari, whatever the universe throws at her, she still knows how to stand on her own 2 feet.
Exactly. She knows when to start. She knows when to stop.
Yes.
And then even though in that sense, she is consistent. Consistent with her words, consistent with her actions.
And nga,
Babaeng di
mental
natitibag.
toughness. Yes.
Yeah.
Babaeng hindi. Okay. I just remembered. In a Filipino movie, di ba? Yung expression na babaeng hindi natitibag. Ano ka, girl? Conductor? Ganon?
Anong movie yan?
I think, maybe tanging ina ata. Kay I think. Babaeng hindi natitibag.
Oh, yan. Yung movie na yan, Tanging Ina. Nako, grabe. She has a lot of kids. Alam ba, 12 ba yun? More than 12?
Yeah,
Isang
12.
kusena?
It's a dozen.
Yung babaeng yan, even though fictional yan, pero it reflects our society kasi.
Yeah.
That women...
Yeah. That women is like, parang may double standards sa pagiging babae. Especially if you're a single mom as well, na you should not only care, but you should also provide. Tapos, ang pag-provide mo is mas mataas pa dapat ang pag-provide mo or napoprovide mo than how men does it, di ba?
Oo, tapos the society will look down on you kasi yan kasi. Tapos ibibring ka pa. Yan kasi anak ng anak, hindi naman kaya. O yan tuloy, iniwan ka, ganun. Why focus on the negative aspect? Why, ano pa hindi nakikita mo? Tingnan mo. O kahit single mom si Ai doon, anong nakita mo? She provides. Kahit ang dami nila, even though yung mga anak niya, she has kids na malalaki, she still continues to provide for them because that's women. They are not selfish. They have this mental toughness. Kasi you're my kid. I will always protect you. I will always be there for you.
It's also eradicating the saying na responsibilidad nga ng mga magulang to provide for us. But for her, for what she did is she didn't ask anything in return, even though malalaki na ang kanyang mga kids. She still is the one who provided for them. And then I think we should look at it that way as children. Utang na loob is still very evident in our society. Ganon.
And then they don't really ask anything back. Especially dun sa movie ni Ai. Wala. All she asked, I don't know if you finished all the 3 movies, all she asked was recognition, love, and that's it.
Yeah.
Hindi naman niya hiningan na magkabahay sila. She wants is respect, recognition. I don't know pero the way I see it, the way I've observed, yan ang mostly pinaglalaban ng mga kababaihan ngayon is respect.
Yeah.
Kasi parang ang hirap ibigay ng kapwa-tao sa yung respect, pero mas mahirap pag wala kang self-respect.
Yeah, respect and also a voice. A voice that could actually be heard and has a place in society. Because usually woman would just be said to be seen and not be heard. Ganon.
Napakabaluktot naman kung ganon.
Alam naman natin na toxic masculinity is still there.
Yes.
Nakakatakot pa rin ang mga babaeng nag-iisip for some men.
So, ang tagal na ng fight for women empowerment and we're still fighting for it.
Until now, di ba?
I think that's one of the factors that made women more resilient, made them mentally tough, and made them a protector like what was said earlier. Mahirap maging babae sa mundong ito.
I don't
it's
like
so rewarding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If
Go, Kali, what was it?
It's just, I hate the idea na there are people complimenting not really compliment. It's like saying it out there, like, oh, this is a strong woman. They're pertaining a woman as a strong woman. Pero in reality, it's not a compliment. it's like it's a vicious way of saying na parang ang samat na she's a strong woman pero hindi not in a compliment way, parang in
And
against her, parang ganon.
it's like you
They're using their the strength of that woman against her.
Exactly, parang ganon, yes.
and also I think for me lang, I think it's also a woman could only be given that compliment if the strength that the person is meaning is the strength that yun yung pagkakaano niya, definition niya ng strength, hindi yung for the woman herself.
They tend to see being too independent as being too stubborn, which is not,
Yes.
no?
Guys, it's 2021. It's time to change the narrative. Instead
I
of
also don't, it's
calling
frustrating,
a
no?
woman stubborn and loud and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but those are characteristics of being bold.
And also
Exactly.
when you try to show it that you're independent, that you have a voice, that you know where to stand, you know what your values are, you know what is right and what is wrong, when you say those things, it will be thrown against you because again, you're just a woman for them.
Iisip na nila, ay, ang liberated naman. Ay,
Yes.
ganito naman. And like you said earlier, bais lang na kanang natatakot sila sa babaeng nag-iisip. Yung ganun.
Yeah, they're afraid.
They feel
Some people.
threatened.
And then, hindi lang, this is, ito yung yung nakakalungkot. That it's not, we're not attacking men here, ha? We're just trying to
We're not.
point out the issues na nakikita namin. It's just that, hindi lang kalalakihan, yung sad dito is even the women, kapwa babae, thinks that it's a bad thing.
True, and it's so sad.
Yes. Yung parang
Kasi,
natatakot sila to have the power. Because they have the power.
They have the power. And then, for me lang ha, pag other people or let's say women dragging another woman down, ito yung kasi, the liberated, the strong woman, hindi, and then the other woman na bringing her down, kasi meron siyang template in her mind may idea na hindi pasok sa liberated na woman. So that's why hindi niya naiintindihan. So maybe that is why she's bringing her down, which is hindi naman dapat dumating sa ganun. If you try to educate yourself, try to see things on her point of view. Ano pa ang benefits ng pagiging liberated, being freedom, being loud? Parang ganun ba?
Diba? Nailabas.
Yeah, nailabas.
And then kasi yan and then you as a strong woman and then being pagsasabihan ka ng ganito, ganyan ka, blah blah blah. Parang it is also a tool to make you feel insecure. Kasi
double-edged siya.
Parang parang sunod-sunod na sinasabihan kang ganyan, it makes you think na, may mali ba? Ano pang ginawa ko? Mali pa yung ginawa ko? Hindi ba tama yun? So, in that sense, everything will fall down. Kasi yung mental health mo naman, yun naman yung naapektuhan.
As talking about this as talking about adjectives to describe of a woman, parang there should also be a set of pwede siya adjectives na we could say that is actually a compliment, and then we could not say because it's not a compliment. And also as women or as individuals, we should say then sometimes na, hey, what you're saying to me is not a compliment, educate not only yourself but also other people.
I like that.
Parang may tawag dyan backhand compliment.
Yeah.
Parang gano'n. Kala mo kino-compliment ka pero inaano ka naman pala.
And that's hard to to actually distinguish.
Paano ba? I mean, can you please elaborate it more?
Kasi parang let's use yung term kanina na hey, you're strong, hey, you're independent. Parang ganun siya. When you say those things, if for example, you wouldn't know kasi if it's actually genuine or not, even though the tone is, we could say na is friendly, pero then again, the poison of it is hindi siya madaling makita. Kasi nga, those compliments, lagi siyang nasasabi kasi. And then we wouldn't know, hindi siya madaling makita na it's not, or we could not accept, or hindi sa atin tinuro, there we go, hindi sa atin tinuro na, hey, this is actually not a compliment for me.
Mhm.
Ano pa ba? Ano
Have
pa
you
ba yung
had
mga,
a
ano?
have you had a personal experience ganyan? Can you think of?
Yeah, ako, oo.
Uh,
Yung akin, yung term sa akin is, you're too independent. Yan siya, you're too independent. And then, ano siya, it came from a guy. And then, for me, that wasn't a compliment because the way he said it, there we go. The way he said it is like, there was mockery in it. Yung parang, why can't you be a damsel in distress? Why can't you let me help you? Parang ganun. Parang, some people would want you to seek for help, but some actually don't want you to seek for help. Being too independent, yun siya. Yung parang sa akin, that, and also being said or being told na you think too much or you know too much, parang ganun.
Oh.
Damn.
Baka hindi lang talaga niya.
Feeling ko
Mag-isip-isip din
din.
siya.
Feeling ko din.
Baka hindi lang siya nag-iisip.
Alam mo, I had also
Ano?
that experience. Sinabihan ako na, alam mo, you know too much.
Yeah!
Well, I
Di
was
ba
like,
yung,
"Huh? Aren't we in this world to keep on learning? And,
True.
we shouldn't stop learning. Kasi, stagnant ka lang. Parang,
pero di
as
ba
time
when
progress, we should also update ourselves, our knowledge, or everything. Parang,
our life is
wag tayong
our
maging
life is like a
restricted
learning
sa
experience, di ba?
Exactly. Like, I don't
And
think
if,
it's a bad thing. Like,
and if hindi din nila trip na to learn more, wag namang i-bring down yung gusto. Diba?
Yeah.
Respect. Yan tayo babalik. Respect each other's
Yes.
decisions.
No matter what your gender is, ang
mas
respeto
nakakaalarma.
binibigay sa lahat.
Babae ka man, lalaki ka man, trans,
Ba-
gender man,
yeah,
fluid ka man,
maybe
respect.
gay, maybe a lesbian. Respect is for all human beings.
Hindi naman sinabi sa book of life na ang respect is for certain gender. Sabi
Yeah.
doon, respect one another. May gender ba sa one another?
No.
Wala naman, di ba? Ba't
Tapos
ang
diba,
hirap ibigay?
Callie, when someone tells you you think too much or you're too smart, at first you would feel na, hey, is this a compliment or not? Di ba yung mapapaisip ka if
Mm-mm.
if that person is complimenting you ba or not?
Is this a compliment or some sort of smart shaming?
Yeah. Ooh!
Oo, I like
Smart shaming.
them.
I like that.
Smart shaming.
Ngayon ko lang ulit narinig yan, in fairness.
Mas nakakatakot pag ayaw mo nang matuto. Parang, ano ka? Libre naman yung internet. Internet is always there. Mag-aral ka.
Totoo.
Not necessary in academics, but learn more things about life. Kasi life does not revolve around academics lang.
Yeah.
Improve your skills. Improving your skills is also one way of learning. But
Also
ganun.
learn what you're passionate about.
Oh.
And everything else will follow.
Yeah. You just have to be brave enough to take that first step to actually, hey, sa totoo lang, I need to learn more. Parang ganun. Accept
Kasi
that.
when you think you know everything, you realize na hindi pala. Kasi if you learn one more thing, then you realize, oh, there's another thing that I don't know. And then, huh? Parang research, di ba? Another problem
Yeah.
times another problem.
It's like just looking at it at a different angle.
Exactly. So, pag ayaw mo nang matuto, nako, matakot ka na dyan. Palayo.
Bitaw. And then just, I think sa mga taong ganyan, sana mga na yan, old age na, no? Mga sa hierarchy, sa theory ni Eric Erickson, sana naman mga old age na yan. Yung parang satisfied na tayo. Looking back na lang tayo.
So, yan ang pagiging babae. She has this mental toughness in her. She knows when to start and she's consistent.
Yes.
If she set her mind into a thing, gagawin at gagawin niya. And she knows
But
when to stop.
yeah, she is driven.
Exactly. I like that term. Driven. Okay, so we move forward. So, do you ladies agree that us women are sensitive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say sensitive, parang it's when we use this sensitive for a remarkable woman, you mean like it's she is emotionally intelligent?
Yeah, parang ano din.
Yes,
Parang yung
parang gano'n.
pagkakaintindi ko sa a woman is sensitive is like, she has empathy.
Exactly, oo.
Empathy, yeah.
She does not dismiss anyone. Parang
Mm-hmm.
she's trying to put her shoe into other people's shoe.
Yeah.
Hindi siya arrogant, hindi siya ignorant.
I wanted to make that clear kay, di ba? I don't know, sa ato ang country yun, siya sensitive kay ni siya. It's a
It's a
negative
bad
thing.
thing.
It's
Yeah, it's a
used
bad
in
thing.
a negative way. Sensitive rin siya. Dahil siya malain, dahil na siya ma-hurt. Nga na.
Mm-hmm. Oh, diba?
Sa
The
common,
terms that,
general public.
yeah, the
General
terms that we're
population.
using, para siyang ano nga, it has dual meaning.
Parang spectrum. Saan ka banda dyan?
Yeah.
There's two polars.
So ayun nga, a woman is sensitive. She empathizes, she puts herself in other people's shoes. She also is
Compassionate.
not, she is not, compassionate. She is not also just sensitive to other people but also to herself.
She knows how to control her emotions.
Yeah. At sana
You
naman
know?
din, talking about that the topic na a woman knows to control her emotions. Sana din hindi na tayo nag-iisip na a woman is just only driven by her emotions. Grabe.
Ay, ayoko na.
2021 na.
Parang ganun. Ay, ano ba't moody ka? Kabuhanan
Yeah.
mo ba? Kahit araw-arawin kitang sumbagon karon. It's not because kakabuhanan ko.
Diba? Ano siya, ang tawag doon? Let's stop those medieval things na a woman is just very emotional. Hindi tayo nag-use ng ating logic. Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Excuse. Wait, lihay sa gamay. Kaya feel ako naagyo yung maano.
See, what she's doing right now, she's trying to control her emotions. She's trying to step back from the situation and evaluate
Yes.
it from the outside. Kung hindi niya ginawa yun, kung ano na nasabi niya. And that
Yes.
takes courage, being a sensitive person. Try to
Mm-mm.
step back and evaluate things.
And then yun din, you're trying to control your emotions. That also falls that women is also polite in a sense.
Okay?
There was this poem that I super duper love. She said there na as a stanza there, she said that sometimes a woman should not only be polite. We should not be defined of our politeness. Diba? Lagi tayong sasabihan, for example, in a line, nag-grocery ka, imagine, tapos may tao na keeps on giving you like bad remarks, parang ganon. Tapos, we women are not taught to say or to call out that person, diba? We are just taught to just be polite. We're just polite. Ganon.
Just
parang,
took
just be,
the words out of my mind.
and parang, you just be quiet. Why?
We're too polite for our own good.
Yeah.
We don't want to hurt another person's.
I will share to you that that poem is so beautiful. Seryoso. It also empowers woman.
No,
It's hard no to get out of that, bubble, yung politeness na bubble na yan.
Oh,
It's hard to
especially
say.
you, Mayari. You're too polite. Seryoso lang.
Pero I remember a certain, not certain, parang a few instances ba
Mm-mm.
na help me process this. Yeah, I have this experiences with some friends, no? So we all know naman na medyo nandito ako sa how do you say it? I don't want to say it too.
You're
Nandito
somewhere.
ako sa heavier side.
Okay.
Is that okay? Is that what politically acceptable? So yeah, andyan. Oo. I've been in that side for like, I'm chubby and fat. Okay, yeah. Yeah, for the longest of time. And then these friends, they would like make comments about my weight. No? And they what do you call it? Do it in a way to make it fun, to make it funny. Before, when I was little, I would get offended. I would get not offended, di pa man kaayo tayo nga na ka bihasaan na nga word or di pa kaya na ko na-explored nga word. When I was little, I would get hurt. Di ba kay sige saway ko, inganing ana. But when I got a little older, mga high school age, I learned to like defend myself by what do you call this? Accepting the jokes and also make jokes on myself as well para ay kani siya cool ra din ni siya nga person para nga na ilahang view bitaw so that I can sort of belong na and not this ano lang mga older na mga college or even after college na I realized na it shouldn't be that way, 'di ba? Na it's hard na commenting on a person's weight or on a person's life in general shouldn't be done in a way na kanang at the expense of that person. And then ito tayo, too polite. So it's hard to like tell to them na no, you shouldn't do this to me or you shouldn't be saying that. Okay, I'm sure if I will say that, there will have kanang na ay riff na mahitabo eh. They will think na kanang ay kuan KJ kaayo ni siya na. So how do we change the narrative lagi nga it's not being KJ, more of knowing how to stand up for yourself, knowing how to say no and accepting it, diba?
Our our younger selves, they're just too, hindi naman siya weak, pero too, a very,
We're
very
too
polite,
focused to belong.
a very, very polite individual na parang even though the comments is not so nice anymore, we still try to be nice.
True.
We still try because ganun tayo, we were made that way. We are supposed to be nice, to be polite, to always try to be sensitive to other people. Pero when it comes to being sensitive for us, for standing up, for learning to say no, we weren't taught that way. So babalik tayo sa pinakauna na a remarkable woman has self-esteem. So yes, again, having self-esteem is a hard process. It's a long journey. So if you have that, ladies, I'm very proud of you. And please don't let anybody tell you
Keep it up.
otherwise. Yeah.
Kasi to get to be where you are right now, it takes a lot of hardships and then you deserve to be kung asa man ka.
Yeah, it
So,
took you a lot of tears and blood, di ba?
So, you deserve a tap at the back of your
Yeah.
head. At the back of your head. Ano daw?
Nananakit ka na kali nun kung gano'n.
You deserve the applause. And this is my applause to you. Ganon. And then, ito naman kasi, di ba? We were taught to be patient. We were taught to be kind. Pero we were also taught to fight back. Oh no, we are now starting to learn to fight back.
Yes.
And then that is kind of empowering because we know that we should not tolerate what is happening.
Mm-hmm.
And if we know that we don't deserve it, we now fight back. And that is evolution, my friends.
Yes. And also accepting, realizing, and owning that you have a voice is very, very empowering. You can say no. You can walk away. You can be angry. You can burst. You are allowed to feel those things, ladies. Even though we are told not to. You are allowed. You are valid. What do you feel? All of the experiences, all of those things are valid.
Itaga nyo sa bato yan.
Yes.
You are remarkable. You're one of a kind. You are delicious.
Yes! Yun, gusto ko yung delicious talaga.
You are not just a snack. You are a meal, a full course meal, girl.
Yes!
Appetizer. You're a dessert. Ganon.
Diba, it's nice. It's nice to hear that we could say those adjectives to us in a good way.
Don't let anyone backhand compliment.
Yeah.
Because, honey, you are beautiful. Ganun lang.
Oh, kita na lang ang musulti with each other na gwapa ta. Ano di ay?
Alam mo, totoo yan. Ito na lang, I will tell story. I grew up, no one really complimented me the way I look. I'm not, parang lola ko lang nagsasabi na maganda ako. And then sometimes I don't think it was true. And then when nag-mature na ako, di ba, nag-adult na ako, and then sabi ko, I wouldn't wait and as for a certain person to tell me I am beautiful. So from that moment, I kept saying na maganda ako, bahala ka. Mag-usap kay gwapa ko, pasag din na siya. And then I believed myself. I wasn't just convincing myself na maganda ako. No, because alam kong maganda ako because I say so.
May
Ganon.
acceptance siya, di ba? May pag-asa
Oh.
na yes, I am beautiful no matter what you say.
Mm-mm.
And if kailangan mo pa ng ibang tao na magsasabi sa'yo na maganda ka, ring us up. Kasi we're not, personally, I'm not saying you guys are pretty and beautiful just because we're friends. Tinuod jud na, uy, as in, look at you, go pa jud mo. Piste, uy.
Alam,
Go
na
pa jud mo,
ako ba?
when you, kaysa kang Kali ba, nga, she sends pictures, ako kay, proud kay ko nga, uy, proud kay ko to share it with my family nga, uy, tanawa, ganing si Kali, she looks sexy, ano na siya, she's kanang very happy, beautiful kayo siya, nga na, ang siya gina-share, guys. It's not for my eyes only.
Oh, see, nakakataba ng puso niyan kasi you are proud of me, you know, and then I built myself parang ganun, basta yun na yun. And then thank you, parang ganun.
Callie, we would always be proud of you. No matter what you do, no matter where you are.
Kaya nga, sabi ko oo, di ba? Oo, because you're a snack. No, not a snack, a meal. Mabubusog kayo. Parang ganun. And then, of course, I wouldn't have this confidence if walang mga tao like you do that would help me build myself up.
Uy, to be honest lang, I'm gonna say something. Speaking of confidence, as sa ating tatlo, Callie would like have the number one spot when it comes to confidence. Grabe. Like, ang sasabi ko lang is like, Callie, can you like can you step on me sometimes to have that confidence?
True. You inspire me to be confident in my own skin. You are the epitome of...
Siyempre, what I have to share it to you. You know, parang ganun. Kasi hindi ako maramot. Charot!
I think wala naman ating maramot dito.
See, this is women empowerment.
Inspiring each other, di ba?
Exactly. Ibigay. Huwag kang maramot.
Speaking of all that, or in relation to all that, we can say na a remarkable woman is also loyal and dedicated.
Yeah.
Am I right? Am I right?
That is so correct.
Ang smooth nun, ha? Huh? Ang smooth nun, ha?
Yeah, I know.
Diba?
We are smart. We are a fighter. We know what we want and we get it.
Yes.
Nang hindi nila namamalayan. Yun na pala yun.
Ganun talaga. We gotta hustle, honey.
Ay, kudos, Mayari. Kudos.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ay, nako. Oh, yes. We are loyal and we are dedicated. Not only to ourselves.
To the entire human race.
Yeah.
We are devoted We are devoted to General MacArthur. Tawag-tawa si Isla. See, a strong woman is not afraid to make fun of herself because she is confident kung ano man ang meron siya.
And making fun of ourselves na dili kanang masochist in a masochist way and dili threatening or hostile way.
Yeah. Yung parang
wala mo ka nabasa sa akong pagtuon. What is a self-actualized person? A self-actualized person has humor. And humor that is non-hostile.
Diba,
not
guys,
at the expense of another.
During college, we always say that we aim to be self-actualized individuals, diba?
Malapit na ba tayo dyan?
Layo-layo po,
Konting-konti na.
guys.
It's okay. I will be proud if you say yes, malapit na ako. Pero I will be even more proud if you say na I'm working on it.
Yes.
We're all
We'll
working on
get
it.
there.
We'll get
We'll
there.
get there.
Little by little.
And kahit hindi tayo makapunta dyan, at least we are doing something to be in there, and then you can look
Enjoy
back
the
na.
process.
Exactly. Ang ganda. Very good. Okay. Kanino nga
Ano?
tayo devoted?
To the world.
To the world.
To the general population. Parang ganon.
And we're also dedicated to our vision and our mission. Our mission.
Oo. So
True.
being dedicated means you are also being supportive.
Mm.
True.
Those two, loyalty and dedication, is being supportive to other people and especially to you, to ourselves.
Yeah.
It's like we said kanina, we aim the betterment of ourselves. We shouldn't stay in one place and be stuck and
Yeah.
stagnate, di ba? Hindi tayo. We need to be flourishing. We need to flourish. Loyalty and dedication, being devoted. If you are devoted for betterment of yourself and then for the humanity, we flourish.
Mm.
Nagsasanga-sanga. Okay?
It's like, diba? Loyalty, again. Parang, ito yung na-notice ko ha. Yung sa natin, talking about the what it takes to be a remarkable woman, or what are the things that makes a woman remarkable. All of the things that we said, it is not only toward the other people, towards outside, but also towards ourselves as well. And it's beautiful na we are not only empowering other people, but also we are trying to empower ourselves as well. And it's beautiful to see that the dedication that we give each other, the loyalness that we have towards each other is something that is very rare.
We don't
I think-
only fight for ourselves. We
Mm.
fight for others.
Yeah. So please stop dragging other people down. Let us all empower. Let's all hold hands and stand up and walk forward. Wala nang maiiwan. Mura man siya, kato siyang wala nang maiiwan is like a politician would say. Hapit na yun ng no?
Dear na, vote wisely. Parehestro
Yes.
kayo.
Di ba kaming advocacy?
Yeah.
Kasi sabi nga, we should flourish.
Yes. I really like that that word flourishing or flourish. I really like it.
It brings so much hope and beauty.
Yeah, totoo. It's so positive.
Positive psych. Parang Martin Seligman. Ano ba
Yeah.
siya? Doon din ng grit. Positive din yan eh.
Mm-mm.
Ang tanong, ate girls, do you consider yourself as a remarkable woman?
In regards to to the 5 things that we said. Tama ba?
Let's try to enumerate again the 5 things that we've
Okay.
discussed. For us, a remarkable woman has a self-esteem, high self-esteem, and confident. Confident on her own skin. Second, a woman protects not only to herself, but she also empowers other people. Next is she has grit, her mental toughness, and then she's also consistent. Fourth is she is sensitive. And lastly, she is loyal and dedicated. So, ang tanong, are you a remarkable woman? Do you have what it takes to be a remarkable woman? Okay, there. Yun yung question. Or we're still working on it?
We're still working on it, I think. As for me, yes. I am working on it. Kasi nga, the things that, if we're gonna look at it like culture-wise at first, mahirap i-accept that you can be all of those things. That you are allowed. That you are entitled. That it is okay for you to have all of those things. It's not something that I think, I personally am not used to having so much. Kasi realizing that you have all of those things is like, it's scary. It's scary because you are not only inspiring other people but also yourself. Pero then again, we should not just look at it like as a standard, but we should try to incorporate it na I will work on this aspect because it is for the betterment of myself. Not just being a woman, but as a human being na lang. Na these things, this will make me better for society and also for the people around me. Tama na ang pagiging madamot. We should accept that we are allowed to grow, to flourish, to achieve more, and ask more in life. Ayun. How about you guys?
Ikaw, Mayari.
Am I a remarkable woman na ba? So, wala yun. I think being a woman in itself is remarkable. Pero yung mga trait ni Vale or yung mga characteristics na we shared, yun talaga yung parang epitome on being a woman. There are some that I already have, and then there are some characteristics that I am still working on.
Well, I agree with you, Mayali. Being a woman itself is remarkable na.
Mm.
So, to answer the question, in my way, I am. Let me defend myself. Charot! I'm not defending
No!
myself. I'm just trying
Explain.
to say na no matter what other people would say, in my own way, I know I am a remarkable woman. And then I know I have what it takes to be one.
That's nice.
So, pataasin ng self-confidence.
Yes.
And then,
You
ano
know
naman
what?
na, there's only one thing what I'm going to do naman lang is to prove them wrong. If they say,
True.
no, you're not a remarkable, well, you gave me another reason to prove you wrong.
Yes.
And I
That
will
is
prove you wrong.
You know what? You, Callie, you're unapologetically you. Kasi I feel, well, I can't speak for Isla. Kasi,
No, I agree with you, Mayari, actually.
I can, when you asked if I am a remarkable woman, it should have been, the answer was supposed to be, yes, I am. But there's this, things that hold us back, di ba?
Mm.
And, we're still too polite to say it. We're still too
I think,
scared to say it. So
I
we're
think ano,
learning a lot from you.
it's like what I said earlier na it's scary having that power, realizing that you have that power, that it's okay to embrace that.
Magyakapan. So,
Promise
okay.
to ourselves.
Okay. Thank you for those. Okay,
Those
so
thoughts.
okay. I'm out of words. I'm out of touch. I'm out of line. Ano bang kanta yun? So, who inspired you to be a remarkable? Parang this would be our, ano na lang, like, closing remark. Who inspired you to be a remarkable woman? To do good?
Sige, ako na lang. Okay. For me, the woman that inspired me are the woman that I always see. The women that are around me. Those are the women that inspired me. Not only accepting their strengths, but also seeing their weaknesses. And also realizing na yes, we are women. We are not only tough, but we are also very gentle. And as I said, the women that are around me inspired me is because they are not only strong, but they are also weak. And I love seeing that duality because you could actually say, na, hey, I could be like that one too. Accepting the polar sides, the trying to strike a balance of being strong and still very gentle. Yun siya. That is for me.
Mm-hmm. Ang ganda nun.
Very nice. Ako, it's not just one woman. For me, it's women. And I say that they inspired me because they touched my life. One way or another, they helped or they guided me to be where I am right now. So, special mention, of course, my mom. No, she shows resilience, this mental toughness. No, okay, she's very tough. Yun na, even if she gets kanang different criticisms at work and even sa bahay namin, she's still standing strong. Siya yung always na pupuntahan namin when things don't go our way. Hindi yan madedenay ng sister ko, no matter kung gano'n sila ka cat and dog, ganun. And who else? I can say three of my teachers from elementary to college. Yan sila who helped me find hobbies that I'm passionate about, help me find what aspects or what things that I am good at. And also, lastly, you guys, of course, you inspire me. For Mara, she inspires me to, mura mo siya Mama Mary, so she inspires me to be good in all totality. Si Kali, she inspires me to love myself, to be confident, and to be not sorry for who I am. No, it's a work in progress for me. And for Isla, she inspires me to love everything, love the world, the universe. So yun siya. Those are the women who inspired me, who touched my life, and will always touch my life.
Alam mo, totoo yan, no? I mean, I agree with you. Si Isla inspires you to love unconditionally.
True.
Yung you will love someone na parang, yung totoong pagmamahal, even the tiniest details about that person, you will love. Parang you will fall in love. She gives you that idea. No, that hope. No.
Yung ano pa niya, yung love na binibigay pa niya is intense. Yung sabi ko nga,
Mm-mm.
I wrote something na to describe her. Sabi ko, you are like 10 a.m. on a fine day. Bright, intense, and something one cannot ignore. Yun siya.
Ang ganda. That is true.
Huwag
Siya
niyo
na
ako
siya
paiyakin.
talaga. Okay,
Mm.
so in my 20 plus years of existence, women has a big impact in my life yun. I was raised by a strong women in my life, especially my mom. I think moms will always be on top of my list that who would that inspired to be a strong woman because they have nasa kanila lahat eh. They once had a life when they were single, wala pa sila yung mga anak, and then they hustle to be where they are, and then there's another life of being a mom with their kids na, and that's another hustle, that's another set of strength that she learned, and then there's a life naman outside being a mother. So for me, they are mothers good are very strong women. And then I aside you ladies, you always inspire me. Pero there's nothing more na maka-inspire sa co-op. A strong women don't hesitate to walk away. It takes a strong woman to really walk away from all the toxicity in life. When you say, tama na, I will focus on myself. And then, yun. Then, bye. And then never looks back. Move on.
Very well said, Callie.
Beautiful.
Okay, so how do we end this?
Isn't that a question we always ask at the end?
Yeah, every episode. Okay, guys, bye! Ganun na. Tapos na.
I don't know pero parang ayaw nating matapos. Parang ganun.
Sa totoo lang, ramdam ko din.
So we don't know how to end this. It's because, see, we are that dedicated and we are loyal to our listeners. Oh.
Shout out.
Okay, so I hope you ladies who's listening to us, I hope you were inspired by this, and then mabuhay ka. Women, mabuhay ka. And then never ever forget that fun never stops. Okay? Bye everyone! I hope you enjoyed
Bye.
tonight's
Tonight's
episode.
episode!